Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review. I'm here with Coach Chris Smith. And, Coach, tonight a big game, big win for the team. You got a lot of guys in to see some action. 49-0 over the Roseville Panthers. You knew it wasn't going to be a very difficult game, but how hard is it to prepare for a game like this?
It's not hard to prepare for the game like this. It's hard to keep the kids focused. Sometimes when you're playing, a team that you think that you're better than. So you got to convince the kids, you might not be better than this team. You got to prepare for them because that team has some great athletes on it and they could have hurt us anywhere on that field. So, it's difficult to get the kids' minds straight. But you know what? This group did a great job preparing. They prepared just like we prepared the last 2 weeks for the game. And they came out and I told them they just got to come out here and take care of business. And, they did a great job.
And you got some good blocking from your offensive line, which got Jack Preventure and Jake Albrecht off on some nice touchdown runs and some long runs from scrimmage.
We were able to get, when you're in a game like this, you're able to get guys carries. And really, I wanted to do it so we could evaluate. It's tough evaluating kids just in practice. You got to put them in game situations. And, but those guys really did a nice job. I can't wait to watch the film and watch all those guys that came in and played that didn't get to play the last 2 weeks and really get a good evaluation of them. And who knows, maybe we find a guy or two that, is challenging for a spot right now, and that's what we're really looking for.
And he had nice quarterback play out of your backup quarterback, Brandon Hicks.
We really need it. You need a couple quarterbacks, and Hicks makes those plays in practice. He made them on the JV when he was the JV quarterback. Made a ton of plays just like he did today. So, he went out and became a leader on that field in that second half.
It's scary every time you're running in a game like this with your quarterbacks, Max Whitwer.
Yeah, it's scary, but you know what? It's football, and you're playing to win the game, and you can't just. You got to be smart about it, but you got to win the game. That's what you're out there for. So you got to do what's working, what's in your game plan. And yeah, a couple times I, bit my tongue a little bit when he took off running. But Max is a tough kid, and he knows how to take a hit. When you run the triple option, you got to learn how to take a hit, and he does a good job at that. And he can give it out too. So.
Well, your defense pitched a shutout for the first time since 2013, and as a former defensive coordinator and defensive guy, that's got to make you smile a little bit.
No, I'm proud of them. I'm proud of the coaching staff. I'm really proud of the players, how they played. And there was a lot of guys that played in there. I don't think they had a first down in the first half. In the second half, we had a lot of guys that got to play. Everybody on our team got to play in that second half. And I was really proud of how those guys got to the ball. They ran to the football. They might have made some mistakes playing blocks and things like that or assignment. But they did a nice job getting to the ball, and I was really proud of them. And the guys that were in there starting in the last 2 weeks, they were really, pushing those guys and cheering them on and hoping, they could hold that 0 up there.
Next week, Chippewa Valley, back to the MAC Red teams. And Chippewa Valley, one of your arch rivals in the MAC Red. How hard is it to go from a game like this and then back up to that higher competition?
No, I don't think it's hard. It's the game of football. You got to prepare for what you have in front of you. And the kids know what kind of game Chippewa is going to be. A lot of these kids on this team were in the game last year, both games last year against Chippewa. So I don't think it'll be difficult at all to get these kids prepared. They'll be up. They'll be ready to practice. These guys on this team love practice. They come there with a great attitude, and I expect they're going to do the same this week.
This will be your first home game after 3 road games. Are the kids going to recognize the uniforms out there?
Yeah, right. I think their whites are a little bit dirty now. They're ready to get washed. So we're excited about coming home.
Eisenhower's offensive star tonight, Jack Morris. Jack, he had a couple of touchdowns tonight. Talk to us a little bit about that first touchdown.
It was a broken up play. Went go back to the end zone. Started waving my hands around. Max saw me, threw it up, caught it. Just how it was.
Were you surprised that he saw you?
No, he's good at reading the field and everything, so I knew he would see me eventually.
What about your second touchdown?
It was just a little arrow route, caught it, lowered my shoulder, and kind of got in the end zone.
Is it difficult to play a team for, a couple divisions below you guys?
Every team's difficult, Every team's trying to beat us now because we're the team to beat, so, every team is difficult to play.
Talk a little bit about the rest of the guys on offense. That first string, you guys just mowed them down that first quarter. Did you think it was going to be that easy?
Not really, but hey, we're a good team, and we can't expect anything from us.
Well, best of luck to you next week. I know that you want to say hello to some folks, so go ahead.
Yeah, I like to say hi to my mom, my dad, coaching up there. Say hi to my nana and papa, grandma and grandpa. Love you guys, and my brother Mark, and sister Holly, and sister Lauren.
Any dogs or anything in there?
All right, I'll do my Bailey and Lola.
Brandon Hicks, Eisenhower's backup quarterback, got a chance to have some real extended play tonight, and he shined running the football and had a couple nice passes out there. What did it feel like to get in the game and play that long?
It felt great. I was well prepared for it in practice and throughout the whole season. I knew coming into the season I'd have the backup role, but I took it and I was accepting it, and I was just always ready to have my shot like tonight. Coach told me he's trying to get me in the game today, and I just did my thing.
How about some of those runs that you had? Looked like you read your blocks pretty good there.
Yeah, we practiced. Those guys I was running with, I ran with them all freshman and JV. We just knew each other, and I love running behind big number. I forget his number, but Nick Fidel, he was my favorite guy to run behind. And I just followed my blocks, saw green on white, and took off.
How about, you look pretty comfortable even passing the football, dropping back. Is that something that you pride yourself on a bit?
Yes, I believe it or not, I love throwing the ball first, but running is also a trait of mine. So I was real comfortable back there. I knew the routes, and my receiver, Henry Jane, who I threw it to, we practiced throughout the summer, throughout the winter, so I was just real familiar with the timing and everything.
How about this win tonight? What does this mean for the program to just continue to win?
It's great because we beat the team that we were supposed to be, but we killed the team that we were supposed to roll over with. And it felt great because we just knew as a team, I knew this year, 2017 Ike's football team would be something special. Ever since I was a freshman, I was like, I looked at the JV and looked at our team, and I knew something was special when we get up here on varsity. So I'm not surprised this is happening. Knocked off Dakota, got Roseville today, and Chip next week. It's nothing. I'm just enjoying the ride.
Well, best of luck to you next week. I know there's some folks you want to say hello to.
I want to shout out Coach DeGiorgio. He's prepared me throughout the summer. And I shout out to my parents who support me every game, even though if I don't do my get in, but I still do my thing, and they love me and I love them. And just all the Ike supporters coming out today.
With Eisenhower's defense pitching a shutout tonight, one of the stars for the Eagle defense, Kurt Wadke, and Kurt had some big hits out there, none bigger than that goal line stand hit at 4th down.
Yeah, I was just trying to, we haven't had a shutout since 2013. I was just trying to keep that alive for us, and I just wasn't letting him get in there, getting the touchdown.
Did you know you stopped him as soon as you hit him?
Yeah, he was making grunting noises. He was trying to get him, but that wasn't happening.
How about the rest of the defense out there? You guys all talked. We got a lot of guys in the game tonight, but you guys never let up. Didn't matter who was in there. You guys were hitting hard.
No, as you can see, they didn't score a single time, so we were all playing as a big team, and we meshed.
How about you guys stopped them on, I don't think they had a first down there in the first quarter, maybe a couple in the first half, but you guys stopped them pretty good out there. What's that feel like for a defense?
Our defense is something special this year. Everybody's got to watch out. Everybody.
How about on some of the kickoffs? I saw some of your hits on those too. Do you relish that role?
Yeah, those are always fun. You just run down, sprint full speed, and you get to hit someone. It's the best.
Well, next week you guys are going to play Chippewa Valley. Tell us a little bit about the feeling going into that game.
I mean, going from this game to the Chippewa Valley is going to be totally different. They're a better team. We got to be ready for them, and we will be ready for them.
Well, best of luck to you next week, and I know you want to say hello to some folks out there.
All right, I want to say hi to Coach Breezy for teaching us all this, and I want to shout out my parents and all the people who come out to support us.
We'll be back with game highlights right after this.
It's another fall Friday night, and your kids should be
playing high school football.
It's a fun game, and it's safer than ever.
It's safe because the rules, the coaching, and the equipment are better than ever before.
As a result, serious injuries are at an all-time low. Seriously.
And builds
strong schools, lifetime memories, and tomorrow's community leaders.
And it's mother approved.
It's a great game, and we want to teach it to your kids.
The Eisenhower Eagles took their 2-0 record to Roseville to take on the 1-1 Panthers. Roseville has never defeated Eisenhower, and the Eagles were determined not to relinquish on this evening. The Eagles had the ball first and went right to work as number 2 Jacob Ulbrich rips off 13 yards on this run. On 3rd and 5 from the Roseville 25, Max Whitwer fires a pass to Ryan Chargo, good for a first down. After the Eagles were called for a holding penalty, Max Whitwer rips off 12 yards to the Roseville 2. Number 4, Jack Preventure would plunge over from the 1-yard line for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and Ike led 7-0. On the Panthers' first offensive series, they had it 3rd and 10 from the 39. The Eagles snuffed out this play for a loss, forcing Roseville to punt. With it 1st and 15 on the 31, number 84, Asad Buhaidar, gets 11 yards with this nifty run. Eisenhower would strike again on this 13-yard run by Jake Albrecht. The extra point was good, and now the Eagles led 14-0. On the Ike kickoff, Roseville is lucky to recover their fumble. Drake Minnie has 6 on his mind. This big sack on 3rd and 1 by number 62, Noah Lametta, forced the Panthers to punt. These passes to Jack Morris and then Ben Metz gave Ike a first down on the Roseville 39. Jack Preventure weaves his way for 16 yards on this play. A scrambling Max Whitwer finds number 31 Jack Morris in the back of the end zone for the touchdown. The extra point was good by Anthony Toko, making it 21-0 Eisenhower with 3:56 to go in the first quarter. Roseville's number 9, Deandro Watts, takes the ensuing kickoff 49 yards to the Eisenhower 43. The Panthers, though, would fumble on their first play from scrimmage. It's recovered by Eisenhower's Alex Decker. The Eagles go right to the air, right to number 84, Asad Buhaidar. He's hit hard by the Panthers' Joshua Butler, causing the ball to pop up in the air, and it's intercepted by Cameron Burton, who gets nailed by Eisenhower's Matt Surma, fumbles the football, but it's recovered by Roseville's number 30, William White. Roseville's William White is tackled in the backfield for a loss by Lucas Jelai. On 3rd and long, number 24, John Fantuzzo and his mates make this big play, forcing Roseville to punt. Ike's punt returner, John Strobel, gets a nice return here to the Roseville 33. Ike quickly went to work, ripping off 18 yards here. Then 15 yards on a ramble by Jack Preventure produces another Ike touchdown. The extra point was good, and Ike led 28-0. The first quarter would end on this fine tackle by number 18, Alex Decker. In the second quarter, with Ike up 28-0, number 22, Antonio Gray, has this impressive run for 11 yards. Max Whitwer would go to the air again and find number 2 Jake Albrecht, who adjusts well to the football for this 39-yard gain. On 3rd and goal from the 6, number 31 Jack Morris takes this pass over the goal line for his second touchdown of the game and another Eisenhower score. The extra point was good, and the Eagles now led 35-0. With it 3rd and 7 from the Panthers' own 30, Luke Jelli gets knocked down, then gets back up to make the tackle, forcing Roseville to punt. Number 16, Brandon Hicks, replaces Whitwer at quarterback for the Eagles and promptly hits number 88, Henry Janaway, for an 11-yard gain and a first down. Hicks would then take matters into his own hands with this 11-yard run for a first down. It's Hicks again for 17 more yards. Number 27, Sebastian Puda, picks up a first down on this hard run. Brandon Hicks would scamper in from 11 yards out for the score. The extra point was good, and the first half would end with the Eagles leading 42-0. On the first play from scrimmage in the second half, Willie Du Bois reminds Roseville that Ike isn't going to let up. Number 25, Kurt Wadke, wishes he had this one back. Roseville marched to the Eagle 40, where on 4th and 2, Derek Lawrence hauls this pass in, good for 21 yards and a Panther first down. On 4th and goal from the Eagle 5, number 25, Kurt Wadke, stops the Panthers short of the goal line, making it 1st and 10 Eisenhower and ending the third quarter with the score, the Eagles 42, the Panthers nothing. Mike got out of the hole with these two big runs by Antonio Gray and Brandon Hicks. On 2nd and 9 from their own 37, Brandon Hicks chunks off 19 yards on this nice run. With it 3rd and 9, number 5, Jax Eckert, is stopped short of first down. But Roseville commits a face mask penalty, and it's 1st and 10 Eagles. On 2nd and 7, Sebastian Puda gets 8 and an Eagle first down. With 1:30 left to play in the game, Sebastian Puda bulls his way in for the touchdown. The extra point was good, and the score now was 49-0 Eisenhower. And that would be the final score, as Eisenhower goes to 3-0 on the year, getting their first shutout since 2013. The final score, the Eagles 49, the Panthers nothing.
Stay tuned for our special feature right after this.
Today's Eisenhower flashback takes us back to 1996 and the Eisenhower Eagle football review. This is how we used to do it in 1996. We did not have the fight song on the show in 1996, but the folks enjoyed it just the same. In 1996, the Eisenhower Eagles faced the East Detroit Shamrocks in Game 5. The Eagles started off by blocking this punt. Charles Fox, number 99, blocked it, and picking it up was number 95, Rich Silveri. A couple of juniors that helped this 96 team out. The Eagles looked like they were going to take a route right away here as they scored right off the bat. Scott Debs goes to Doug Patterson for the game's first touchdown. Here's another defensive play. The defensive ends for the Eagles, Fox and Silveri rush, and coming in from the inside to clean up is big number 88, Nick Kroll. Nick could also do it on the offensive side. Here he catches this pass and gets good yardage. Debs looks and finds Doug Patterson, who clears, catches the ball, takes a hit. It's 1st and 10 Eagles at the East Detroit 5. They couldn't get into the end zone, but they had the strong right leg of Toller Starnes, and he put 3 points on the board, making it 10-0 Eagles. One of Doug Patterson's fortes was punt returns and kickoff returns. Here's his fine effort on this punt return. The drive stalled again. Toller Starnes was called upon to kick a field goal, and it was 16-0 Eisenhower. Here's Doug Patterson again in a punt return. You wonder why they kicked to this guy. He goes all the way for the touchdown and opens the floodgates as the Eagles are on their way to a rout. A nice play by the Eagles special teams. Ryan Opperman here, along with Charles Fox and Ostro. Scott Debs then goes to Patterson again, and he makes a nice move here. Little spin move, and into the end zone it goes. Another touchdown for Doug Patterson. That's 3. How about this nice play by Scott Debs and Mike Patterson? Debs hands off to the big fullback, Jason Crotty. He almost goes into the end zone, gets forced out at the 4, but he'll get the ball back. Coach Lancey gives it to him, and he pounds it in for a touchdown. Junior Ryan Dickon fires a pass to Kyle Cleland, who one-hands it for the touchdown. The Eagles go on to defeat East Detroit 48-0. By the way, those socks are the throwback socks from 1972 when Eisenhower first opened. Well, game number 3 for the Eisenhower Eagles is in the books. The Eagles with a strong performance against Roseville tonight, an offense that couldn't be stopped there in the first half. They eventually rack up 49 points and beat the Roseville Panthers 49-0. Next week, though, they get their first home game against Chippewa Valley, and we'll see what the change in uniform and the change in venue will bring. For Coach Chris Smith, I'm Tim Meyer saying thank you for joining us here tonight, and we'll see you next time right here on the Eisenhower Eagle Football Review.